Hey everybody, so I'm here today to talk about a film called RRR. This was actually referred to me by a dear friend of mine. She was very, very excited about it when she told me and insisted that I watch it. And so decided to do that. And this movie's actually been trending, all year. It's been quite the talk of the town in terms of just its absurdness, but it's also its beautifulness. There's so much about this movie. There's so many different elements about it. If you've not heard of RRR, I definitely recommend that you look it up because it is a thrill ride. It is an experience, to say the least. Basically, at the center of this film, there are two different men, Raju and Beam, complete strangers, don't know each other. Raju works for the British government. He's a soldier who, duty is everything to him. That comes first. Despite if it's, from his own people, he will do anything to defend the government that he works for. Whereas Beam, another gentleman, is on his way to the British government to try and protect a young girl that he considers a sister of his who's been taken from his side. And what's interesting is that as they go on their own missions to do this, they kind of run into each other unbeknownst to them that they're actually one is actually trying to seek the other. This is not something that is established right away, and they actually become the best of friends. And we see this movie just really expand in so many ways. And the relationship of these two men growing despite their differences and despite what's really at stake here. I really, really enjoyed just seeing how bombastic everything was. The film is full of color. It pops with this energy. It is 3 hours long. This is a 3-hour epic. And yet it is one of the best times you'll have watching a film, at least in my opinion. It is so far removed from reality. Please understand that when you sit through this movie, it is the absurdity is cranked up to the highest level that it can, but in such a fun way. In one frame, I want to say, in one breath, I should say. The movie has many different frames to view, but in one breath, the movie is such a mindful, like a mindless self-indulgence. You can really just turn your brain off and just have a good time. But in that same breath, your brain is completely wired and turned on because the movie will hit you and pull on your heartstrings. It really tugs away at so much. The movie just really knows how to be dramatic. It knows how to be funny. Most importantly, full of action. This movie has action from start to finish. It is believable. It never lets up. And also, it's got a musical element. So the movie just gives you a little bit of everything, a little bit of slice of every genre. Very much like Everything Everywhere All at Once, if you've seen that film, which is another one that I really enjoyed from this year. It's kind of like that, where it's giving you everything. It's giving you action. It's giving you comedy, drama. It gives you all of that in one. And it's like the movie I never knew I needed to watch. When a movie gets super hyped in the way this one has been, I wasn't sure what to make of it. But I'm so glad that it was that praised, because I think it'll be everything you think it to be, but more. It will just crank up, like I said, that dial even further without you realizing it. And it is such a wild time. So if you have a moment, the movie is on Netflix. Again, it is 3 hours long. You have to be in the mood, the mindset to watch this, but I think it is a great time. And I think if you're somebody who's allowing yourself to get into a really big fantasy, a really big action, adventure, dramatic, comedic, musicality, all intertwined, and just a good time, and seeing what is one of the most daring, haunting, visually stunning, breath of fresh airs in a film in a long while, then check out RRR. It is a really, really fun time.